Hello guys, welcome to the second race of NCS Lights Season 6 here at the St. Petersburg Airport in Florida. We're going airport racing. And Zachary Fitzwater is going to be your pole sitter. He wins the qualifying race. And we got a person in the broadcast booth with me here on Nura on Chris Washington I-7. It's Dion Scott.
Sup, boys.
So we have Dion Scott here, and also you're starting in 14th, and that's pretty much in the back of the pack. What are your feelings toward this race?
I feel like I'm gonna get wrecked. And Jamie McMurray's the best driver of all time.
Well, before we want to get racing, we got a few new drivers to introduce you. First, let's just go to our spectator cam. Hopefully that'll give us a closer view of the car. Here's Jed Timms.
Ooh.
Racing
Where's
the
Jed Timms from?
He's from Queensland, I believe. He's racing in the Rockstar Energy Camry, Toyota Camry, for AR Motorsports. A special team. And it looks like Power might be joining us. The owner of Nura might be joining us later today. Later in the race. Probably before the race starts.
PowerQuest Facebook. What a name.
Yep. I got connected my Skype to my Facebook thing.
You put your left turn right there, and you put a left turn right there. You keep making a left turn. If you make a left turn, you probably can't do anything. Don't forget, little boys, don't sleep at night.
Well, looks like Power might be joining us, and for that possibility, we're gonna hold on the race. Just until Power gives us whether he wants to join or not.
One thing, if Power joins, how's it possible?
You can have 3 people in the Skype call, but I guess you can't see the stream. I could just ask you questions and how are you doing and whatnot.
But that's boring, then.
If boring or not. I did it with James Joseph and Power Quest last night.
Power Quest. Where's his quest on Power?
Yeah, I don't think... If he joins the call, don't say that to him. Yeah, just don't say that. He gets... And yes, Power Quest will be joining us today.
Oh, that's nasty. That's not nice. I need an apology. Where's the apology? Power. Faster.
And Dion Scott is last week's winner from Michigan. That's why he's
but
up
it was
in the
only
booth
today.
with us. And it looks like we have Power up in the booth.
You can't share screens for 3 people.
Yeah,
Bingo.
That sucks.
Good job, Chris.
But I guess. Well, once again, we're introducing our 2 new drivers.
Nation.
Wait, what?
If you commentate good enough, I can get a gist of what you're talking about and visualize it in my head of what it looks like using my imagination.
Alright.
Get in the box.
Imagination.
Get the fuck in the box!
God, I don't want the little boys crying at night. That's not good.
Anyway, we're looking at the front of Jed Timms' car for the Rockstar Energy Drink Toyota Camry. He's racing for AR Motorsports. And we got another new entry here today. And his name is Kanye Gill.
What type of name is that? Is he
I don't know.
Kanye
That's
West?
his Facebook. That's his Facebook name.
He got kicked out of NCS Cup because of his grammar. He just made no sense. He was completely illiterate. You have to wipe that ass now?
Kanye Gills.
But anyway, he's
a gay fish.
Don't forget to fish at night.
It's
Chris, don't forget.
It's weird.
Fish.
He's starting in Florida, and there's like an ocean nearby. It's
Chris, little boys cry at night.
Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, Gulf
Oh,
of
gee,
Mexico.
Mexico. Oh god, don't get
But
started.
anyway, we were now we're looking at the Ford Fusion, the Pepsi Max 99 of Kanye Gill. He is
It's
the
based off of a
independent driver.
supercar.
He is looking for Hernandez Michelin Motorsports. He's talking to them for a deal, but right now he supplies his own parts. He supplies everything he owns, so he's an independent driver. Now let's go to racing.
I forgot how to do something in Photoshop. Were you going racing?
Yeah, we're going racing right now.
Well, that's
Yeah,
not
they're
good.
going off. They're
It's 10
on the
o'clock.
front stretch right now. Zachary Fitzwater will lead the field down to the green flag. Luis Hernandez will be in second. Holy! Caleb Farrell just went in. He just went. What? He
Went
just
There's an
went.
Asian on the McDonald's line who wants
Caleb
8
Farrell
Big
just went
Macs.
like right and slammed into the inside wall for no apparent reason. We gotta take a
No.
replay of that. We don't know what the heck happened there. Let's
The big
find
crash
Yes, that's
happens,
not
red
good.
flag it by stopping the race.
We
Like I
really
did,
don't
you know
need
what I'm
to red
talking
flag.
about.
It's not enough for a red flag. Just somebody just derped.
I was just giving you a little tip. If
Yeah.
the big crash happens, just pause it.
Yeah, he just slammed into the inside wall for no apparent reason.
Looks like he got a little bit out of shape right there. I think it had to be the talent in these light cars. They're way different than the cup cars, and it just got away from.
Ian
Yeah.
Zachary Fitzwater still in the lead, but they're coming
So is
to.
Power the guy who owns NASCAR?
Whoa!
Is Power in NASCAR?
Where the fuck's that gay fish?
Who's the gay fish?
Big wreck at the backstretch. Red flag is out.
Really? Red flag.
Wow,
That's
I called it. I called Brad winning, and now I called that.
Brad Keselowski. Brian Keselowski. No, don't tell me
Wow.
NASCAR 5.
That's a
having
big crash right there. Look, safety workers are trying to get over there on their bicycles. They'll get there eventually. I mean,
Why are they using bicycles?
since
Why aren't they
NCS
using
lights
easy go
got-
carts?
Since NCS
Why don't
Lights got
they use
canceled, their
easy-go
budget
carts?
has been greatly.
reduced.
Yeah,
because
reduced.
Russia invaded Ukraine, and they kind of took control of the oil, and now our economy sucks.
Really?
Well,
That's
we're
cool.
gonna take a look at
Good job,
the
America.
helicopter cam that catches at least most of the action.
It's the Bell helicopter cam.
Yeah, courtesy of Russia for giving us that helicopter.
Yeah, and it looks like Alex Hawkins, Case Keenum, former NCS 200 winner, they got involved in that wreck too. Just to give you an update, it's currently red flag as we're reviewing this wreck. Case
Red-
Keenum got way too high on the outside.
Yeah,
So
he
did
got
Luis
too-
Hernandez.
He was too high to drive in the car.
Casey
That's
Keenum,
what
he may won an NCS 200 in his first start, but after that, he's done nothing for Texan. He just needs to improve, or otherwise Texan may let him go and find somebody else. I just
Well,
don't see
for
this kid
NCS
do
Lights,
anything.
he's racing for Ware Chevrolet Racing, Jacob Anthony's team. And I don't think Jacob Anthony...
Anthony, another driver that is not up to par with Texan. He is not really with the gist of anything. He's been terrible the last 4 NCS Cup seasons. He needs to improve.
Definitely, exactly. But as we're gonna restart the race here in a minute, try to find the leader. Alright. Alright.
Chris.
Yep.
I look at autism coming up right here.
What? Why do autistic kids get special presents?
Because they're fucking retarded.
Aww.
Retarded people get presents. They'll be like, the presents!
Did you hear about the happy birthday Colin thing? Got like 2 million nights. That's just mean.
You know what?
Just
It
a random
should be
kid.
illegal. It should be illegal to celebrate an autistic kid's birthday. Just back to the race.
Yes, we are back to racing. Zachary Fitzwater is still in the lead, and Ian Dutta is right behind him. So is Brian Judge. Brian Judge was battling for the lead with Theon Scott at Michigan last week. He is a contender here today, coming around the Honda turn here.
Get second last
Honda.
week. This is a great run for him, but he almost won a championship last year. He just, that last race, man, he went over end in the craziest crash I've
How
ever
was the
seen.
last? When did he last do that? When was the last NCS
That's
season?
Season 15.
Yeah, for Cup.
Was that seriously last year?
No.
No,
that's how
this
we
is
say it.
just.
You just don't know.
Last year
Yeah.
was season 1. Or was it 5? I lost count.
I lost count of Oreo McDonald's milkshakes.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, they're coming out of the hairpin. Zachary Fitzwater will lead the first lap of the race. Ian Dutta and Caleb Farrell. He must have been too high to race.
He's fired.
Yeah, he's fired
Because
the
he's
front
just hanging on to that inside wall on the front stretch. He hasn't
Go
even
home, you're
attempted to try to go into pit road.
Trace, go home, you drunk.
There's also St. Pete, Russia, and I think Russia's going to be here soon to claim it.
Oh crap, we're dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
they took over Ukraine, but now they're trying to invade the rest of the EU countries.
They're probably
So
not gonna
back
get
in the NCS Neuro world, Russia owns everything, and we're all Russian.
But why don't I own it? Because that's just great.
But I own the fucking moon. Neuro owns the moon. Russia can take the Earth. Fuck Earth. I got the moon, bitch.
The moon doesn't have anything. We can't live there. Well, according to NASA. Good job, NASA. They said, like, 50 years ago we could be living on the moon. 50 years later, we still don't live there.
Well, Luis Hernandez just retired out of the race, as the people who were in that early wreck are having little pit stops, probably not scheduled, as this is a 5-lap sprint race. And looks like, I think, Farrell finally got off that inside wall. Let's take a look.
Caleb Farrell.
Yeah, he's been hugging that inside wall.
Reminds me of ferret.
Yeah, he's
Caleb the Ferret.
Bucket.
yeah, he's racing
Ferret
for Team
Fawcett.
Oki Racing. He's been
What
hugging
proper
that
name is that?
he hugged that inside wall all the way up to turn 1.
You autistic?
Autism for the win.
And now he's back up and going. Don't know how
Wait.
long he'll last.
You better last a while. We also get reports that he's got a little bit of a transmission problem surfacing on that car there. Tell us about that.
That's probably it. You know, there probably wasn't a crew chief. You know, I bet his crew chief is like the one back in the Smash Beer 500 one of those years. Turn left. Turn left.
You keep
Turn
a,
left.
if you make
Yeah.
a left turn right there, and you make a left turn right there, and you keep making a left turn, you're probably going to end up losing this race because it's left and right.
Back up to the lead.
Yeah, Fitzwater is still keeping that lead, but there's Dutta and Judge. Ooh, Judge hits the wall a little bit. He's still in.
It's a
He's
shame.
How
he's
many
still
laps
in
left?
the battle for second, and looks like Caleb Farrell's gonna get a lap down. And yes, he will get a lap down. Caleb Farrell almost touching the Acura wall.
What is
Interesting.
Acura?
The Acura sign. And like
Chris, is it recording your voice?
yes, it's recording my voice. Just
Is it recording our voices?
yeah, it
No.
did when I derped it. When I derped the sound, it
So you
recorded
got
it.
that fixed.
Yeah, I got it fixed. I did.
Good.
I redid race 1.
Because I don't like to waste my time.
How many laps are left? I want to know who's leading.
Yeah, yes, go for it. How many laps are left?
2 laps to go, and Fitzwater is still leading. But let's take a look at the back of the pack. There's Ryan DiPetrio. His front's pretty much smashed
Who
in.
the fuck cares about the back of the pack? When I do it, I don't care about who's in the back. Go to the front. People have to
Yeah,
earn
like-
their name and on TV time to be in the broadcast. They gotta be good. Now go to the fucking front of the pack!
Gee, calm down, pal.
I've always liked
Sounds
ever
like
since I was
it sounds
born,
like you're an
I was
autistic kid on TeamSpeak.
Like, nah.
And Brian Judge, that he keeps hitting that wall.
You sure
As-
Brian isn't a judge?
Yeah,
You
he's
called
lo-
it TeamSpeak, you dumbass. What are you, retarded? It's fucking Skype.
And it looks like Judge might be out of the battle for second, but Fitzwater, he has dominated this race since the green flag, and they're coming now to the hairpin to come to the white flag. You know, I would love it, like during an IndyCar race, just an airplane just flybys on the strip.
I know there's one NO 2003 track that apparently, like in the infield, there's like this motorcycle bike. There's like a motorcycle that goes around the track.
Was it a skateboard?
I think it was a motorbike.
Oh, shit. I gotta get my life in check. I think skateboards are bikes. Who the fuck is winning?
Fitzwater.
And he wins the race. Go home. I mean, there's nothing in that race except that flip people just will care about.
There is no flip, just basically a bunch of people got caught in the wreck.
You said he flipped.
I'd love if someone actually was killed in the
I don't know.
race.
Did I say someone flipped?
Yeah,
You
he
said
did.
someone was killed, I thought.
Don't be a Jew. Jews lie.
Oh, I'm a Jew. We don't care. I don't care, I love it.
Into the final turns, Zachary Fitzwater showing pure dominance.
Zachary Pips water. Zachary Peeps in water.
Fitzwater will come down the
Someone
front
needs to
stretch.
invade Australia to shut your ass up.
Oh, that's not nice. I
Fitzwater
really
wins
need
race
to-
2 here at St. Petersburg.
And there it is, folks. Your winner, Zachary Fitzwater, who finished second in the championship, Nerd Championship.
Zachary
and,
actually
James.
wins something? That is like so amazing.
You know, in
Won a
NCS
championship
Lights,
already.
he was the super speedway master back in the early days of Lights. He won like almost every single super speedway race. Well, let's take a look at that. Dion Scott, tail end of the lead lap. 13 people finished on the lead lap, and only 14 people, no, actually 15 people finished the race.
Oh,
Out of how many?
that's-
That started.
20.
That seems about right.
But this was
Mazinga
race
winning
2
totals.
of the season 6 of NCS Lights. Next week, we go to Bristol, and we pretty much all know Bristol is either going to be a wreck fest or a bore fest, but tune in. See you next week.